No androids allowed, but we're going in anyway. Everyone's turning around like, I thought we were not supposed to have any androids here. Let's scan these faces. Find Lieutenant Anderson. Let's scan it from here. Administrator, no criminal record. Let's scan some other faces, especially this guy who keeps turning around and looking at me. Security guard, okay.
Shit, I thought androids weren't allowed.
I know that's Hank. Let's scan anyone else. He's the business owner, no criminal record. He's unemployed and he has a DUI. This is the last place you need to be in.
What's your problem?
What's your problem? Alright, let's scan this guy's face. Unemployed.
Buy me a drink?
Okay, let's scan this guy since he's heading right towards us. Domestic abuse. He is was a delivery driver, currently unemployed.
I thought.
Why is that man talking to me? He's still talking to himself. Alright, let's look at this guy's face. He's a doctor, no criminal record. And we can check ourselves in the mirror. Gotta make sure we always look decent. And androids, no androids. 31% unemployment rate. When will it stop? Well, apparently it hasn't stopped because it went up when we was looking at the TV. Kara's episode or chapter. So the unemployment rate is getting up there. Oh, let's scan these faces. Accountant, currently unemployed, but he is a narcotic supplier. And then this guy. Unemployed, no criminal record.
Get out of here.
Or what? Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. We don't want too much trouble. I mean, we're already in here and got everybody looking at us. And here we are. Pink. There we go. Police lieutenant. All right, let's go talk to him.
The fuck you looking?
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Hank, we can't do that. But we can't start off on such a bad foot.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
Let's... Reason?
Listen, I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us.
Okay, let's buy him another drink for the road.
You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See that, Jim? Wonders of technology. Make it a double. Did you say homicide?
Connor's just looking at him like... But yeah, at least he's neutral with us now. So I'm trying to be cool with Hank.
here. It won't be long.
Hey, Hank, we can't do that. Let's be diplomatic.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here. So you shut the fuck up and you wait here.
Conflicting orders, selecting priority. Yeah, we can't sit here. We definitely gotta follow him.
Josh Douglas from Channel 16. Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
I really like how they did the lighting in this area.
Typical DPD didn't tell us shit.
Alright, let's continue following Hank.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan until this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so I thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the body. Oh, Jesus, that smell. It was even worse before we opened the windows. The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, state he's in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home.
I know
I'll
it
be
smells
outside
in
if
here.
you need me.
Okay, let's investigate the crime scene. There's plenty of things to investigate and check out around here. Let's get started.
Each letter is perfect. It's way too neat. No human writes like this. Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
CyberLife Sands.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth. You got it?
Got it.
Fucking hell, I can't believe this shit.
Alright, let's examine him.
Red ice. Seems that...
Get all those stab wounds. This android stabbed him 28 times. Theft and aggravated assault. Yeah, he was definitely doing that stuff. He fell. stabbed. They came from the kitchen.
Carlos liked to party.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him. Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
What else? And I'm like, okay, there we go. Thought I was stepping in at first.
Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
The eating club. So he went clubbing occasionally? Anything else around in this room? Oh, okay. Let's go on to the next section. This was messy.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Man, this deviant is definitely still inside of this house. Alright, what else do we need to take a look at? God, blood. His blood is everywhere. This android wasted no time. That's an aggravator as well. Signs of a struggle. Yeah, he definitely tried to struggle with this one. So that's Ortiz's fingerprints. So yes, and we know Deviant had to take a knife. Especially since that guy got all those stab wounds. We're not going to report just yet. We still got to look at some stuff. Wow. Spying on you. Oh my goodness. I'm sure people will be having those questions. Like, I think my android is like sending all of my data to CyberLife. You know, there's somebody that would, because people talk about that with the Alexa and all these other phone apps and AI and stuff like that. So I'm sure some people would feel kind of skeptical about their own androids. All right, we only had 9 out of 10. Oh. Well, let's keep checking because we haven't checked everything, and I don't want to report about having all the evidence. RA9, RA9. A religious offering. I think this should just about. Yep, 10 out of 10. Okay, now let's go back. How you gonna start walking when I just start walking? Come on, man. All right, Hank. Come on, let's review. Let's review what we got going on.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all
So
started
sarcastic. Started in the kitchen.
in the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. The question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android
With the bat.
with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
And then the
The
android
android
stabbed
stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right? Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to
The living room.
the living room.
He tried to get away from the android. All right, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim
With the knife, obviously.
with the knife.
Well, the stab wounds.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous. It doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright, now let's go get this deviant. After he stabbed that guy. I know he's doing it in like self-defense, but he took it over. That's overkill. Hey, come on, man. He trying to stop the investigation? We gotta keep moving. But yeah, he stabbed him way too many times for me. That was a little bit too much. The ladder was used, and there's blood on the wall. So, traces led to the attic. Let's find something to climb. Take this chair.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Gonna check something.
First the attic. Now this feels like a whole nother game a little bit. It kind of reminds me of Resident Evil, to be honest. Mainly because I guess it's the attic. I don't want to be up here. Ugh. It's the way he scurried away, and then like how you have to creep and just be quiet. Just remind me of like you find some bug and it's like, oh my gosh, where did it go next? So you're just trying to be quiet and hear wherever it went. Oh man. I see the red light.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Come on.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh, shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now! Come on!
He's looking like, man, why you had to snitch me out? Okay, we found the deviant. I'm guessing, of course, one of them is that we just didn't find them. Like, maybe if we take too much time or so. I haven't played this twice to find out the other options, but maybe that would be the next one. Okay. I also do like playing as Connor. Like, his story is kind of my favorite. I always kind of like this whole detective type stuff. So when we get to play as Connor, I think it's pretty cool because I do like this whole crime scene investigations type stuff. I like his story. I like Connor's story more. I really do like his story compared to the other two. But yeah, so every time we get to play as him, I think it's pretty cool. All right, so let's continue.